Hey guys and girls, Nathan here, B.Invested headquarters, just up on the roof today and just trying to reach out with some content for you guys. A lot of times that I hear from younger people, and that's probably where I get my biggest kick from, is that I'm seeing lots of 14-year-old kids and 16-year-old kids and 18 and 20 or even 23, 25-year-olds that have been like, hey, I've been watching you since I've been 15 or 16 and you've motivated me to, hustle hard and get a good job, get income and put into investments. Everyone's telling you to go to school, get a good job, get good grades, all that sort of stuff. I failed every grade from kindergarten to year 12, and some people think I'm still dumb, but it's how do we define what's intelligent and what's not? But the reality of it is that there's a lot of pressures that are out there in the world. Go to school, get a job, get good grades, go and buy a house, go get married, go and conform to society's expectations. The reality of it is that you're born. You've got opportunities in the world. We live in a land of opportunity. There's birds going off in the background here. It's a good place where we live. What do you want to do with your life? Where do you want your life to be? And for me, I was 13 when I started working out how I wanted my life to be designed. So it's never too young. You'll have people that have been locked up in a shitbox job for the last 20 years or 30 years, or someone that's failed miserably, that's in life, and they're saying, like, don't do this or don't do that. But the reality of it is if you're doing what they're doing, you're going to get what they've got. Looking at the opportunities that are surrounding out there as a young teenager or early 20s or whatever, there's much more opportunity in this marketplace today than when I was 15, 17, 18, 20, 25, whatever. You've got the internet, you've got the ability to hustle on Uber, you've got online stores that you could set up, you could do Amazon stuff, you could create second incomes, you could replace the income from your job. There's also different ways that you can hustle to be able to push yourself forward. For me, a very simple thing is have a plan, right? It's a strategy to get from where I am today to where I want to be. Work out where you want to be, work out where you are today, and then work out what options do you have to get there. And then, make sure that you've got the clarity there so you can take the right moves in life to make sure you're not going off track. Buying cool shoes isn't really gonna make you successful, right? It's where I wear thongs. I wear the same thongs every day. I don't really give a shit. I wear the same t-shirt. I've gotten the black t-shirts recently, black or white t-shirts, just like wearing a t-shirt. I don't have to have a Supreme logo written on the shirt and spend $200 on it or whatever they charge. I don't even know what they fucking charge. But I'm trying to make people cool, right? I make people cool when they go, wow, I wish I had so many properties like you do. Wish I had wealth like you do, right? And that's real wealth, not trying to look rich and all that. So there is pressures out there from all your friends. Let's go and party. Let's go travel. Let's go Kentucky. Let's have a gap year. You haven't deserved shit to get a gap year, right? You've had fucking life really easy going through school, right? I wish I could go back to school and be able to chill out every 20 minutes and have a little break and go between class and class and all that sort of stuff. The reality is that life is just going to belt the shit out of you and try and suck those years away from you. And it's how, you guys being young, what actions can you do now to buy those years back? I was happy to work 2 full-time jobs and hustle all the way up until the point where I was 30. I was happy to sacrifice 10 years of my youth in order to have the next 30 years not having to work. And that's where I'm at today. And that's why I do what I do. So there's probably a lot of people out there that want to kill your dreams, push you around, tell you that you can't do it, you can't achieve it, you should do this, you should do that. Make sure that you have a plan, a strategy. Don't let people talk you out of what you want to do. I was able to build my portfolio. I started buying my first property, getting too old now, like maybe 16, 17 years ago, I bought my first property. And it was a shit market then too, right? There was lots of things that were against me. I didn't have it easy. The last 10, 15, 20 years haven't been easy for me, right? But the hustle, being committed, being focused, being able to take those actions when I need to do the things. There's so many times where I go, fuck it, I wish I could just, go and party and go and do whatever I want, go on a holiday. But if I don't do the actions I need to at the time, I wouldn't get to where I want to be in the future. So I wouldn't know where I'm going if I didn't have clarity with structured plans and whatnot. So yeah, have clarity, take the right actions, do the right things, and don't let people tell you that you can't do it, because we're living in a world where anything's possible. You can still buy a property. My first property cost me $248,000. I bought it for $265, got a price reduction to $248. That was my first property. You can still buy properties for 250 odd grand in Sydney in 2019. You can still go buy properties for 140,000 in Brisbane in 2019. 140 grand on a 10% deposit is 14 grand. You can't save 14 grand at 19 or 20 or 21, then fucking you need to change your lifestyle because something's seriously wrong and you can do it. The opportunities are out there. So if you need help, want some mindset, want some help, whatever the case may be, getting you on the right track, feel free to reach out to myself and my team. Happy to point out, put you in the right direction to get you to where you want to be. We'll catch up soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.